Hello everyone and welcome back to another video of the Whirling Waltz event. Wow, it shows that I haven't done it quite a bit. We are gonna go to Navia actually, so we can I guess totally wrap up the first act. I'm still recovering and I really hope my voice isn't cut out or I sound too low or anything. I'm sorry if my voice sounds grainy because I'm sick. I am so sorry. Well, I'm recovering from sickness, but sorry if it sounds grating. Let's talk to Navi. Oh, Kinich, hi. This is where you're at. Kinich and Aha, let's talk to them.
It's all your fault! All your fault! Your fault, your fault, your fault!
Stop yelling and get to the point.
If you hadn't kept me locked away, I could have asked that judge to step in for me! He'd have backed me up for sure, and then we'd have kicked your sorry little butt!
For real now? Did you even hear yourself?
Oh, he could tell that Nuvalet's a
You'd better
dragon.
focus on outsmarting Cacucu first.
That's right. He could probably tell that Nuvalet's also a dragon. So, oh. Alright, Navia, let's do what we're gonna do, which is running a booth, I guess. And it's suddenly daytime.
Traveler, it's you!
Hey, Navia.
Ready to join the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland crew?
Yes. Let's do this.
It's time, dear partner in Paimon, for us to turn our attention to the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland. As I mentioned, the park was started up by enthusiasts who brought in the Spina di Rosula to handle the planning, construction, and operations. Of course, enthusiasts aren't typically all-around experts. They usually stick to designing the event booths. We, for our part, handle long-term operations and develop standardized strategy guides for the different activities.
Long-term operations? Strategy? It all sounds so complicated. We spend most of our time adventuring and we barely have any experience running a stall. Do you think we can handle this?
We've done plenty of we've done plenty of big businesses ourselves.
That's more like it. You've seen it all before, haven't you, partner?
I'm telling
I'd
you,
even
we
go
did the
as far as
potion
to say
thing, and
you've
that was
shaped
pretty
some of
popular in
Teyvat's biggest
Mondstadt.
business ventures.
I was not that great
Anyway,
at it though.
First things first, let's get an overview of how the whole festival's gonna be run.
That is a beautiful opening
As you
credit.
can see,
Okay.
our Fantasyland's a bit like a sugar-free macaron right now. Several areas are still under construction.
That's okay. We can work with it.
The Spina's only been able to hire a limited number of craftsmen. Besides, we don't have enough experience to handle multiple projects simultaneously. That's why I chose to adopt a time slot-based planning method, so we can focus on specific tasks during each designated period.
Oh god.
Upgrading facilities, expanding the venue, hiring staff. All of this requires funds and time slots to accomplish. So, it's our job to allocate
It's a
precious
mobile
time slots in
game.
each business cycle to the most worthwhile tasks. As we attract more guests and earn money to add to our funds, we'll also be able to work more efficiently, which will allow us to divide each cycle into finer time slots, which will let us get more done.
So we'll be limited in the decisions we can make and tasks we can focus on within each time period. Which means we have to use our limited actions and Mora to earn even more Mora. Kinda like playing chess or cards then. Cooking up a strategy in advance is gonna be key.
Yeah, I'm just gonna place everything. Whatever allows me able to use things, I'm just gonna use it.
How do you feel about it, Traveler?
That's right up my alley.
Yep, come on, we can do this.
Totally.
You mentioned standardized strategy guides just now. Does that mean there are non-standard ways to take part too?
Of course. Film and entertainment mean different things to different people, and there's gonna be a wide range of exciting activities for people to try out. If we're not careful, some visitors might wander off and end up getting in trouble. And others might pick up dangerous props by mistake. To avoid confusion, we need to create a standardized strategy guide for each activity. Just think of it like a walkthrough.
I see. You want me to be your test player.
Wow, if we're the first ones to test out the activities, who knows what surprises there could be waiting for us. But if we hit a tough spot, we'll just have to rely on our skills to carry us through.
Hopefully it goes without saying that I'd never put you in danger, partner. I carefully checked all the existing activities before you arrived, and I can assure you that they're all perfectly safe.
Yay, I'm not gonna
I also wanted you
die.
to experience the activities before anyone else gets to. It'll be fun. Plus, we'd like to hear your thoughts and suggestions.
Oh, those are two things Navia is best at. Making people feel safe and having fun.
Great! Well, I can't wait to hear what you think. Your input is super important to us. All right then, let's start with eclectic escapades and put our first guide together.
Am I not done with the thing? Oh, it's a whole thing, isn't it? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm on this right now. Go formulate a strategy. Alright, I guess we're doing this for now. Okay. I did not know this is what it meant. I'm just gonna build the first one, and I think I'm then just gonna... Okay. Yeah, we'll do the first one, and then I'll continue with the quest, and get back to this later, because I didn't know that this was the thing for the events. I thought I was just gonna open it, that's it, not make me have to force to go through the thing. Yeah, yeah. I can totally talk. Alright, let's just do the first one, I guess. I don't think I'm the best at doing these ones, though. Oh. At least if I touch close enough, it'll count. And that's what I'm aiming for. Oh, you lose time when you touch those. Okay. Yay! Fanfare! Give me fanfare! Make me feel like I'm doing an actual good job. I almost just hit it to something right there. Ow. Alright, we're done.
Both of you seem even more excited than before. Looks like your first trial run didn't disappoint.
Paimon hasn't actually watched that many films, but after trying it out, she might just be hooked. We should check out the film that it's based on.
We're making an amusement
Great
park.
job,
That's what my
Paimon.
it took so
That's
long for my
exactly what our
feet
enthusiast
to even
friends were
say.
hoping you'd say.
It's one of those amusement park
They'd be
like
beyond
mobile
delighted
ad.
to hear that visitors
Mobile
are
ad. Oh my gosh,
curious about the
mobile
films
game,
that inspired
mobile.
these attractions. Some have even been willing to contribute extra funds out of their own pockets. Where budgets have allowed, of course.
Out of their own pockets?
That's right. While the Spina di Rosula covers the cost of basic booth materials and rental fees, many fans have personally funded promotional materials and related merchandise. The cost of the booth itself isn't their main expense. Some of them have already started designing spin-off products inspired by film characters. Take our official mascot, Sir Intendant Chevalmoran, for instance. She won second place in the
That is
month's
such a
most popular
long
character
game,
poll
I
for the
can't.
comic film category, and was even dubbed the pinnacle of round bouncy cuteness. Many people have expressed interest in designing cushions based on her image, using the highest quality fabrics and hiring the most skilled artisans to mass produce them. These cushions will officially go on sale at the next convention alongside lots of similar products. Sounds irresistible, right? Plus, as Surintendant Chevalmoran's guardian and official image rights agent, Farina will receive 60% of the sales revenue. After all, the fans are doing this voluntarily, not for profit, but to promote Surintendant Chevalmoran's adorable image. The more Mora ends up in Farina's purse, the better Surintendant Chevalmoran's meals will be. And who wouldn't be happy to hear that?
Oh, Paimon likes the sound of that. Everyone working hard for something they all love without worrying about profit.
Still, we can't just ignore Mora completely. Whether it's fan creations or official commercial projects, some level of financial balance is still necessary. The same logic applies to the Chevalmoran Film Fantasyland taken as a whole. Once we finish the standardized strategy guides, our attractions can officially be open to the public. But we can't take personal charge of the ticketing process. There's plenty of work to do at the
You know who
various
you
booths,
should,
and
you
the
know who
park
you should
itself is
use
a work
to
in progress.
the ticketing
We'll
process.
need to assign
I heard
dedicated
Ticketmaster's
employees to
pretty good.
maintain and manage each
Alright, I'm
attraction.
gonna get murdered for that one.
There's a recruitment section on the park's bulletin board. We've received many applications, and each candidate has their strengths. Our job is to match the best candidates to each attraction based on their overall performance. Once assigned, the staff will keep the attractions running, ensuring a continuous revenue stream.
Wait, so we've suddenly gone from being playtesters to heads of human resources?
Okay, my
That's
brain
definitely
is
a first for
slowly
us.
going
Just don't
because
hold
it's just a
everyone up to your
tutorial
own
thing. So
standards,
my brain's
okay?
like,
You
okay,
can't
okay, I
expect
get it, I get
everyone
it.
else to be as capable as you. Alright, time to review some resumes. Fingers crossed we'll get some exceptional candidates.
Alright, no, I'm going back to the main quest. Go back to the main quest, okay? Oh, okay, wait, the day after tomorrow. Okay, wait.
It's been a few days. Ban on flying objects should be over by now. Let's head over to the Palais Mermonia to see how Cacucu's doing.
Oh, just about everyone is here.
Hey everyone, we're here! Oh hey, my little dudes! Good morning!
Morning, little dude.
Oh wow, Cacucu's learned a new greeting!
Good morning. He learned how to say good
Is
morning.
that good news or bad news though?
Sorry, I did everything within my power. But so far, I've only managed to teach him how to say good morning.
Wait, so that's all you've been up to this whole time? Get out of here!
I think that means no.
Huh? Okay, so good mornings aside, please tell Paimon there's been some other progress too.
Of course. That's why I'm here.
Yeah, I'm like, Kinich is here for a reason.
Cacucu's not the only one that Mr. Risley's been getting to talk. I'm referring, of course, to the convicts.
It was nothing. These guys weren't exactly tough nuts to crack.
So, what's the deal?
After racking their brains, they remembered speaking to an inconspicuous middle-aged man just as they were preparing to pack up and leave Natland. He was dressed in the manner of the Children of Echoes and carrying a box. Plus, the description matches the one the gun was found in. All in all, he didn't look any different from your average Natlanese traveler. Perhaps seeing that they were dressed as merchants, this man stopped for a chat, inquiring where their goods were headed, and even asking if they could share a boat. The smugglers were very cautious, though. They didn't tell him any specifics. But all this happened before I crossed paths with them. I happened to notice them as they were preparing to set sail. I thought they looked shady, so I snuck aboard, and ended up being carried along all the way to Fontaine.
Whirling Waltz Act 2, a series of twisted turns. These ones are shorter, so I can actually say them.
Boss, do we know if those Fontainians will even like this stuff? What if we can't shift it?
And that's why we call you a rookie. It's all supply and demand, kid. Supply and demand. Natlan's foreign trade is just starting to lift off. There'll be a market for it, you'll see.
That's right. So stop giving the boss trouble, rookie. Just do your job and keep an eye on the goods.
Are they merchants? Have they come to Fontaine to do business? Scarred face. Calloused hands. On closer inspection, the fabric looks worn at the knees and elbows, and his fingernails are dirty. Not exactly your typical merchant. Could he have previously been a warrior? Or even an adventurer? Something feels off. I'd better sneak up and get a closer look.
Nice thinking, boss. This tourist tub's been fast-going and smooth sailing. Plus, no one's been asking us what we're up to.
That goes without saying. Big cargo ship would have been too slow, whereas the smaller ones would have been faster but way too bumpy. If we ended up damaging the goods by accident, all these months spent grafting away would have gone up in smoke.
Seriously? But there's hardly anything here. Would it really have taken them months to prepare? And why would they need to transport it with such care? Could they be secretly smuggling precious items out of Natlan? I'll need to find a way to get to the bottom of this. Let's go hear what these criminals have to say for themselves. Sure enough, there are relics inside the box. It's illegal to smuggle such items outside Natlan.
Hey, why the long face? You're abroad on business, and you get to do some sightseeing while you're at it. Sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. You better cheer up if you know what's good for you.
I guess you're right. I was just worried I might have messed up with the packing, or that something's gonna go wrong along the way.
Oh, pull yourself together. Tons of foreign tourists come traveling to Fontaine. I bet their luggage is full of all kinds of weird stuff. If someone insists on checking it all, just show them the purchase order we had drawn up. Those Fontainians can't get enough of their legalese, so I've heard. They can look all they want.
Aha. So their aim is to smuggle in contraband after all. Looks like I've gathered enough intel about the smugglers and their contraband. Time to inform port security. So anyway, that was when I went and told the Fontainian guards about my suspicions. After an investigation and a chase, they finally apprehended them and sent them on their way.
Well, guess they're headed exactly where they should be.
Thanks.
Based on your recollections just now,
I was completely focused on those smugglers at the time, so I wasn't really paying attention to other passersby.
Yeah, Kinich, you did great!
in other words, the person who brought the gun here, the one who lost it, has no connection to the smugglers whatsoever. They were working entirely on their own.
Oh dear, oh dear!
Sounds like Mr. Cacucu wants to chime in?
He said this elusive individual's actions are positively mystifying.
It's a good observation, I quite agree. However, we still know next to nothing about the person. Perhaps we should start by focusing on the lost item itself.
This is a relic left behind. Oh my god, my throat. My voice sounds so horrible. This is a relic left behind by Natlan's ancient dragon civilization. It's a genuine antique, so it must be of great value. A lost object that was picked up. A genuine treasure lost by the roadside, yet still it remains unreported and unclaimed. The box was buried amidst junk. Doesn't seem like an accident, no. It's as if someone left it there on purpose. Why? Oh my god. Why would someone just leave such a valuable antique out in the middle of nowhere? Was it planned for someone to come pick it up? I'm just gonna... There we go.
It certainly seems like it was the bait in some kind of trap. The only question is, why wasn't the bait made more conspicuous?
Has something sprung to mind?
I just remembered a film I watched this one time.
Huh? Oh wow, no way, bro!
Hold on, let me explain. Just now, the traveler speculated that this box might have been placed there on purpose, as if the intention was for someone to come pick it up. That got me thinking about those films about kidnapping cases. When they demand their ransom, the kidnappers tell the victim's family to leave money or valuables at a designated spot for someone to come pick up.
That doesn't merely happen in films. There have been similar cases in real life. In fact, if anything, it's probably the real-life events that inspired the films.
Sounds plausible.
Ooh. Wait. This raises the stakes to a whole new level. If the gun really was some kind of ransom, then since we took the box, the kidnappers never got their payment, so does that mean they executed the hostage?
Paimon, stay calm. We haven't heard of any missing people.
I agree. I don't believe we have a kidnapping on our hands. Selling off stolen goods is extra work that most kidnappers would want to avoid. Unless they're after something very specific, they tend to just ask for cash.
Put the money in the
Could we be
bag.
dealing with a kidnapper who's dead set on getting their hands on an ancient dragon handgun? It's not impossible, but the likelihood is very slim. we can discount that possibility for now. And speaking of selling stolen goods, don't you think this looks more like a transaction?
About the seller. The gun was placed in a locked box and hidden away. Clearly, the seller wanted to keep their identity a secret. After receiving the instructions, the buyer would have gone to the designated spot with the money to pick up the goods. To ensure they actually got paid, the seller would likely have been watching the buyer. Before the buyer could show up, Pt. Pauline found the goods by chance while setting up the event's venue. About the incomplete transaction. Due to the unexpected arrival of Film Fantasyland, the deal had to be called off. There we go.
So, bottom line, this was an individual smuggler at work.
Exactly. And it was the location itself that caused the deal to fall through. The last thing they would have expected was for a quiet beach to turn into a bustling film convention overnight. Not only is the area now packed with tourists, but the Spina di Rasula have a presence there. I'll bet that both parties were completely caught off guard.
That sounds like a plausible theory, but how do we verify it?
Looks like your people better start rolling up their sleeves.
How so?
Easy. Just follow the usual procedure by putting up a lost and found notice. The more routine we make it seem, the more likely the suspect will come forward to claim it. Even if they send a proxy, we're liable to get our hands on new leads. And timing-wise, it's about time we updated the bulletin board anyway. All we need now is a lucky gestionnaire to write up the notice for us post-haste.
Ah, so that's what you meant by rolling up their sleeves. In that case, I may as well write it myself. Delegating this to someone else would require an additional explanation.
Or are you just not used to asking others to work overtime?
Is that really a major concern here?
Well, looks like I won't be needed around here. At least until the notice has been posted.
You could always wait here if you like. The Palais Mermonia serves a particularly fine cup of tea if that swings it for you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I left a very noisy creature with a friend before heading out, so I should probably get back to feed it.
Ah, I wasn't aware that you had a pet, Mr. Kinich. Speaking of pets...
Get out of here! Out of here!
Yep, that's the plan. Out of here indeed.
I believe that what Wriothesley is trying to say is, you are free to leave, Mr. Cacucu. Furthermore, it has been determined that Mr. Cacucu should not, in fact, be classified as a flying object. As such, he shall be free to move around Fontaine whenever he so pleases.
You're the best, bro! Oh, that really is good news! Travelers, should we bring Cacucu back to Ifa and Ororon?
I shall leave him in your capable hands. Indeed.
You know, all this has made me realize that I'd quite like to have a pet.
If that proves inconvenient within the fortress of Meropide, perhaps you should consider finding a place in the court of Fontaine.
That actually sounds like a good idea. In the past, I always dismissed the idea of buying a property in the city. The prophecy about the floods meant it never seemed like a worthwhile investment. But now...
This might be a good time for you to re-examine the documents I gave you regarding your title as Duke.
Huh?
Citizens with honorary titles are eligible for certain benefits when purchasing property in the court of Fontaine.
Really?
How about this? You read through your documents from start to finish, while I write up the lost and found notice.
How?
What? What now?
Let's shake hands.
Fine by me. Get ready for a knuckle sandwich!
Ugh.
Oh, nice dodge.
Paimon feels strangely inclined to keep a safe distance. Did you miss me, bro?
Cacucu, you're free!
Ugh, not you again. Nope, didn't miss you in the slightest.
Hey, other granny. And hey, Paimon and Kinich. It's good to see you all. Thanks for bringing Cacucu back.
Get it away! Get it away from me!
Nice to meet you, bro.
Who are you calling bro? Say that again to my face! I dare you.
If you've got the energy to argue this much, you're clearly not hungry yet. Let's go find something to eat while a How lives his best life.
Poor How. He spent all day being tormented by Ororon, only to discover that the suffering's just begun.
Ifa, as a Saurian vet, how can you just sit back and watch our little dragon bro suffer?
Huh? How am I the bad guy?
Even hear yourself? Ah! Doesn't anyone want to hear how Cacucu got out of jail?
Don't lose hope, How. By the same standard, you have freedom of movement now too. You're still in the game?
Same standard? I will not be held to the same standard as that thing!
That's right. You won't. As far as I understand, the Palais Mermonia will want to assess your case on its own merits before they grant you freedom of movement.
Where's that Saurian meat restaurant again? I'm gonna march that little pink balloon right into the kitchen!
Yeah, good luck with that, bro. You'll be putting your own neck on the line, too.
Also, there's no such restaurant.
Anyway, thanks for looking after a How, guys. I'll take over from here.
Why you?
Between the two, Cacucu wins the cuteness competition hands down. Ah, really? Thanks! Wait, who are the other contestants, though?
I did not compliment you, Paimon. I may not be the best to talk right now, but I am always ready to say that you suck.
So now that our crew's back together again, what's our next move? Oh, how about a game of rock, paper, scissors?
No chance. If I lose, we'll end up stuck in the room watching films all over again.
Nope. This time, we'll only watch a film if I lose instead.
Had enough too, huh?
For real now? Come on, bro.
Can we just ditch this whole leaving it all to chance thing? Why don't we take our fate into our own hands?
Aren't we doing that already? Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my god,
uses our
Ororon.
hands.
That's not what he meant.
Don't know why you're laughing. You're stuck with paper every time.
That's true, he only's got little feathers. Oh, I gotta wait till the next day. I didn't even realize that.
The lost and found notice is up! Maybe we should go hang around the Palais Mermonia to see if anyone shows up to claim it.
Alright, let's do that. Hey guys, what's up? Okay, back for the bro meeting.
Huh, looks like there were quite a few others with the same idea.
Hello, you two.
Have there been any developments? Okay, guess not. Well, the notice was only just posted. Guess it's pretty unlikely that someone would show up right at...
Special Patrol, open up!
Ah! Who's there? What's
Hey,
going
look,
on?
someone showed up right away.
The Special Patrol?
I don't think that's who this is.
Someone's knocking at the door. Please, anything but the special patrol.
Hey, this isn't the time for silly jokes. Let's go check it out.
Garth and Palamonia carefully opens the door and a familiar
Good day,
face walks
all.
in.
Gramps, grannies, aunts and uncles.
Alright, Ororon.
What in the Tevet are you doing here, Ororon?
Oh, he must be the one you mentioned. Cacucu's owner?
No, that's Ifa.
One of his owners. Kind of. But
He
Bro, what are you
co-parents.
doing here?
He co-parents with Ifa.
I'm here to claim a lost item.
Can't tell if he's being deadpan or deadly serious.
Is this the person you saw on the boat, Mr. Kinich?
Somehow I highly doubt that. For starters, he just addressed us as Gramps and Grannies. And unless this is the youngest looking middle-aged man in the world, I don't think he's our guy.
I apologize for my grandson bursting in like this.
Huh. Was there something wrong with my door knocking etiquette? That's how they do it in all the films.
That's not how.
That's not door-knocking etiquette. That's the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol doing their job. Completely different things.
Oh, I see. I figured it was just a polite way of requesting entry to show the people inside you had something important to discuss. Oh, sorry about that. I totally goofed that one up. Give me a moment.
No,
I'll
no,
go
no,
back out and
don't,
try
don't.
again.
No need. Let's just get down to business. Come on, Ororon.
So, Ororon, you said you were here to claim a lost item. What did you lose?
Yeah, so basically,
Ororon carefully describes those items he's come to claim. From the style of the box to the gun itself, everything
For
matches.
real now? Oh, come on, bro.
Is arresting my dear grandson what it's come to?
Ororon, be honest now. Were you the one who lost this?
no, it belongs to a friend.
So it belongs to Ifa?
Of course not. Ifa has his own gun.
Ororon, tell the truth. Otherwise, we're gonna have to arrest you for real.
All right then. I knew this wouldn't go well. So here's what went down. This morning, Ifa and I were playing rock, paper, scissors. Before long, he'd lost, as he usually does. So we figured we'd head out and visit some of the Cour de Fontaine's famous landmarks. When we got near the plaza, a man suddenly stopped us to ask for help. He said that he had lost something and that someone had found it and sent it over to the Palais Mermonia. But apparently he used to work here and was worried it'd be awkward bumping into his old coworkers, so he asked us to pretend to be the owners and claim it on his behalf.
Oh, the white
Didn't
screen.
manage to keep that pretense up for long.
Why is he gonna...
It's fine. I'm not the one who feels awkward anyway.
So, a former employee of the Palais Mermonia. Was this individual a Fontaine native?
Yes, at least I assume so. He looked like a well-dressed gentleman to me. We were about to refuse, but he was so polite.
Could it have been a disguise?
Oh no. Ororon, Paimon thinks you've been tricked. This person might be...
This would not be the first time he'd be
with the
tricked.
bad
Come on,
guys.
poor Ororon.
Oh, maybe he already took off and escaped as soon as your mission went pear-shaped.
No way. I'm not that dumb.
Huh?
He's not going anywhere. Ifa and Cacucu are keeping an eye on him over at the plaza.
Keeping an eye on him. I like the sound of that.
Nicely done, bro.
In that case, let's hurry over to where Ifa is. Time to catch that con man
Alright, well, someone needs to stay here and watch over this.
Wait a minute, I have a question first. Traveler, Paimon, you're pretty famous in Natlan, right?
Oh, we're basically household names. But why do you ask?
Wow, we're so... I forgot the word. Well, it's not just us. Kinich, Ororon, and Ifa, too.
Would that be a problem?
They would know we're heroes,
Remember when I
wouldn't they?
said that the seller might be watching in secret?
If so, then picking Ororon to do their dirty work was a careless mistake on their part.
It suggests that the person who got Ororon to claim the item might not be fully in the know themselves. There are plenty of unanswered questions, but standing around racking our brains won't help. However, I still suggest that the famous faces among us, meaning the Traveler and Kinich, oh, and of course, Monsieur and Nivelette too, stay here for the time being.
Ifa's like, I want to go
We'll empty the
outside.
box,
Take me
give it
with
to
you.
Ororon, and then he can claim the item
Yeah,
as
that's
if
not how
nothing happened.
he's like, okay.
I'll follow to check if anyone is watching. I doubt anyone would recognize me anyway, so I shouldn't draw too much attention.
Being low-key has its advantages.
I think this plan is worth a try. I shall leave it to the pair of you.
So, I have to go undercover again, right?
Well, not exactly undercover. Just drop the special patrol persona and be yourself instead.
Roger that. Over and out.
I really don't think he dropped it at all.
No sign of any suspicious individuals around here. Ororon has entered the elevator as planned. I'll head over to the plaza now. Ororon's taking the elevator. I should take a different route to the plaza.
Can I just fly over there? Like... Am I allowed to just fly over there? I'm gonna fly over there. It's okay, Risley, we won't be found out. No one's gonna expect a man to be flying over everywhere. Everything. We'll be fine. Just getting lower just in case, so I don't accidentally, like, I trigger the cutscene and then there it goes, Risley fell off and died. Alright, there's Ifa and Cacucu. Why is that man so afraid? What is Cacucu doing? He's like torturing him.
Nothing suspicious going on here either. Strange. Maybe we're overthinking this?
Oh my god, Cacucu does not like him.
Stop with the pecking! Stop with the pecking!
Wow, Cacucu really does not like him.
Please, sir, I'm begging you, do me a favor and get this pet of yours under control!
The heck are you on about?
Sorry, but he's not my pet. He's my coworker. And I should warn you, he's not too happy with how you're talking about him.
What the? This thing has a job? So in Natlan, they just dish out jobs to any old thing.
That is so, that's Saurian-phobic.
Cacucu's not too big on being called a thing either. You're on your own now.
I'm sorry. Please, Mr. Cacucu. Master Cacucu. Lord Cacucu. I meant no
Anything,
offense, I promise.
Cacucu.
Alright, Cacucu. That'll do for now. Let me ask him some questions first.
Sure thing, bro.
Ororon actually looks pretty serious this time. Was he just pretending to be clueless earlier? Interesting. Think I'll sit back and see how this plays out.
You actually got it? Wow, didn't think it would be that easy.
Ah, excellent. Looks like sending you was the right approach after all.
After all?
I mean, because the staff at the Palais Mermonia don't recognize you, right?
So I got it, but I don't remember promising I'd hand it over.
Huh?
This thing's pretty cool. I've taken a bit of a liking to it.
Oh, Ororon's like, it's mine now.
Please don't do this, my good sir, my master, my lord. My very life hangs in the balance.
His life hangs in the balance?
If this means so much to you, what are you gonna offer me in return?
Are you trying to get him to say my life?
How'd you know that?
Because I watched that film with you. You should drop the act. We don't want a real misunderstanding in our hands.
You're probably right. But honestly, I don't know what else to say. Sorry, this is the most myself I can be. Is that enough?
Oh my god, Ororon.
Enough. More than enough.
Who's this dude?
Just think of me as a staff member from the Palais Mermonia. Now, if you don't mind, I have some questions for this gentleman about that life or death treasure you were just discussing. Truthful answers appreciated, of course.
Oh no, I'm toast now.
What's that supposed to mean? You don't think the Palais Mermonia has the ability to protect our citizens?
No, I mean, yes, of course they do. Please ask away.
I could do that. But I'd rather you just tell the whole story, from the beginning.
I suppose I only have myself to blame. Such a rare antique, I couldn't resist. I'm a collector of antiques. Nothing excites me more than rare, old relics, and to be completely honest, if someone's selling, I'm buying. I don't care to ask where they sourced their goods. As for the seller of this particular item, well, I've never met him in person. We've had some prior dealings, but always under the cover of coded ads in some shady tabloids. Lost and found notices, missing person ads, that sort of thing. As long as I took care to hide a time and place somewhere within the text, then slipped some mora into the envelope before submitting the ad.
That's why there's a
it would
lot
get
of
published.
tabloid
And
things.
that
Okay,
was
that's
that.
okay.
No
That covers that
fuss,
thing.
No
And-
trace. Simple, right? Normally, everything goes off without a hitch. But this time, I arrive at the pickup spot expecting a discreet in and out, and instead, I find a whole construction crew at work. That was not what we'd agreed. But I couldn't just let it go, so I reached out to him again the same way as usual. He replied, and do you know what he said? He told me that the item's now in the Palais Mermonia.
Well, he wasn't lying about that.
He insisted that it would be inconvenient for him to make an appearance himself, but said that if I could somehow find a way to retrieve it from the Palais, he'd give me a discount on the price. Of course, it wasn't the discount that swung it. Do I look like I'm strapped for cash?
Oh, you look like a yeah.
Feeling smug now, are we?
My god, if this is gonna Cacucu again. Cacucu, beat him up again. Come on, go back to your pecking ways.
No, please go easy on me.
Yeah, Cacucu.
Go on.
Where was I? Well, anyway, I thought to myself, seeing as the item itself came from Natlan, it would make more sense if I could find someone from there to go retrieve it. And by a stroke of complete and utter coincidence, I just so happened to see these two young folks wandering around, so I...
Yeah, you both are young.
I'm so very sorry. I underestimated the pair of you.
I need you to clear something up for me. You haven't paid the seller yet, correct? And yet he told you to collect the item from the Palais Mermonia. Was he not worried that you just split afterwards?
Well, to be honest, though I can't claim to know him very well, he, on the other hand, seems to know my name and where I live. Besides, this is a guy who managed to get his hands on an ancient Natlanese weapon. that's probably not the kind of person I want to double-cross.
Fair. That makes sense. So, Mr.
Please, just call me Argento.
All right, Mr. Argento. Listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. It will determine how much of the rest of your life you'll be spending beneath the waves.
What does he mean? Is he gonna drown him just like they do in those gangster
No,
films?
they have a. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I get it. He's talking about that place at the bottom of the Fontanian Sea.
Shh, can it?
Owing to your suspected
My god, they're
involvement in
just
the illicit
dead ears
trade
stuck
of
in this thing.
Natlanese relics, you're now one of the suspects in an international smuggling case. A trip to the Opera Epicles seems unavoidable at this stage, but on the bright side, you still have one chance to make things right.
Finally, the animation actually goes really well with what the person is saying.
Do I really? Please tell me what to do.
It's very simple. Just reach out to your seller in the same way as usual, arrange to meet, bring the money, and make the deal. Just be sure to let me know all the details. I'm talking time, place, the whole lot. If we can catch the other party by doing this, you'll have gone some way toward redeeming yourself. Understand?
Oh, I see. I understand. You shall have my full and unadulterated cooperation.
Good. Don't break the law, and don't even think about making a run for it. The Palais Mermonia will be watching you and ensuring your safety. All right, take the box, but leave your ID and other documents behind. You can go now. As for you two, protocol dictates that I should take you both back to the Palais and have you sign a confidentiality agreement. But that would take a lot of time and effort.
Such a hassle, bro!
For real, Cacucu.
See, Mr. Cacucu knows exactly where I'm coming from. So, I was thinking, since you're all friends of the Traveler...
I understand, sir. We got dragged into this by accident, and it has diddly squat to do with us. And out of respect for the Traveler, we won't say another word.
Oh, I know this part. We better keep our mouths shut or we'll both be sleeping with the fishes in the tailor-made pair of cement shoes.
I can't with you,
In
Ororon.
that case, I understand completely.
Not exactly what I was going for, but if that's how you want to understand it, then be my guest. Then it's settled. Thanks for your help. Boy, am I glad that's over. That's enough work for one day. Time to head back.
Welcome back,
Judging by
Risley.
your expression, it must be good news, huh?
Sorta.
It went smoothly, on the whole.
Risley recounts what happened. It all makes perfect sense, but somehow it feels like Risley had glossed over a lot of the bro talk. Oh,
So
come on,
basically,
Risley. The bro talk's the
we
best
hold
part.
off until Argento and the other party have set up the next stage of the transaction. Then we plan our next move.
Patience will be key.
I get that. It's like hunting. I'm just not sure the other party will take the bait so easily.
Well, if he didn't need the money, or if he valued self-preservation over making a profit, he could have walked away as soon as the contraband was brought to the Palais Mermonia. On top of that, although he hasn't shown his face yet, he seems to have no followers or accomplices, and he's relying on an extremely limited set of options to push the deal along. So, if you ask me, he seems like someone who cares a lot about his image and has a somewhat high opinion of himself, but lacks any real ability. I almost get the feeling that if he misses out on this opportunity, he won't have any other way of making money. His every move is like a spin of the roulette wheel, hoping that the ball will land exactly where he wants it to. Or, I don't know. Maybe he'll cut his losses and vanish into thin air, and our efforts will have been in vain. At least Natlan will get the stolen relic back, so it won't have been for nothing.
In that case, let's hope his arrogance stays in play.
Everyone, I have just briefed the Marechaussee Phantom on the situation. As soon as there are any further developments, we will act without delay. When that time comes, we will be relying on your help.
Leave it to us.
We'll be waiting for the good news.
Hell yeah. A series of twisted turns. Whirling Waltz Act 2 completed. Hell yeah. Oh, let's talk to them again, see what they're gonna say.
On the topic of kidnapping cases, how exactly do we define the subject of a kidnapping? According to the regulations, I mean. Aside from humans, do pets count? What about sentient non-human beings? Of course, melazines go without saying, but what about a being like Cacucu?
I am surprised that you are unfamiliar with the legal provisions on this matter.
If I knew all the laws like the back of my hand, I wouldn't have ended up in the fortress of Meripede, would I?
That's kind of true.
That is no laughing matter, Wriothesley.
Nuvalet did not like that joke.
What's the hurry?
I think I'm gonna end it next to, yeah, we'll give some Sadiq. Cause I know they're gonna be in there, so, you know, if I do the next video, they're gonna be like, oh my god, hi. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I don't care. I'm getting right next to Nuvalet and Wriothesley. I'm gonna sit in the chair. No, next to them. Oh my god, I gotta stop making this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So far, I'm actually really loving this event. So far, every character has got good screen time. And now we've got another, like, event thing, so you can say, oh, was she not? Like, pretty sure Navia, Escafia, and Farida will be in the... Because I see Farida on the thing. Will probably be in that other part of the event. But so far, I'm liking how all the characters are getting the time to shine. No one's getting left behind. I like that a lot, because Genshin event sometimes struggles with it. But anyways, this is going on for way too long. I should end it now. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in